Yeah. So good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Okay. So last class we just started chapter 7, right? The food and nutrition or nutrients. So what about a food? Any solid substance or liquid substance that we commonly use for consumption is known as food. Okay. So on the basis of nutrients or on the basis of functions, we classify the food into two. Okay. So on the basis of function, we classify the food into four. That is energy giving food, then body building food, then regulatory food and protective. Okay. On the basis of function. Then on the basis of nutrients, we classify the food into two. One is macronutrients and other is micronutrients. Macronutrients means the food that we need in large amount. Macronutrients like carbohydrate, proteins, fat and water. Okay, then we have micronutrients. Micronutrients means the nutrients needed in a small amount. Okay, that is micronutrients like vitamins and minerals or vitamins and minerals. Is it clear? Okay, these are the 6 common nutrients. Okay, so please write. Yeah, please write the classification based on function. Energy giving nutrient. First one, energy giving nutrients. So energy giving nutrients are carbohydrate, proteins and fat. Carbohydrate, protein and fat. Carbohydrate, protein, fat are the energy giving nutrients. Nestle, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next one, body building nutrients. Body building nutrients. So the main function of this body building nutrients is to, or it helps for growth and development, right? And also to repair tissues and all. Body building nutrients. Proteins, mineral and water. These are the 3 body building nutrients: protein, minerals and water. Protein, minerals and water. Third is protective nutrients. Protective, so it helps to protect from diseases. Protective nutrients, so which are they? Vitamins, minerals and proteins. Vitamins, minerals and protein. Last one, regulatory nutrients. Regulatory nutrients. So it regulates all the body functions. Okay, all the body functions. It control all the body functions. So we need this regulatory nutrients for the proper functioning of all the organs, all the internal organs. Okay, regulatory nutrients. So vitamin, minerals and water are the regulatory nutrients. So I'll read once again. Energy giving nutrients are carbohydrate, protein and fat. Body building nutrients are protein, minerals and water. Protective nutrients are vitamins, minerals and protein. Regulatory, that is vitamin, mineral and water. Clear? So 6 nutrients and the classification based on function. Any doubts? No. Okay. Please write. Body building nutrients are used to Body building nutrients are used to build and repair tissues. Body building nutrients are used to build and repair tissues. body building nutrients. Energy giving nutrients, the main function to provide energy. Okay. Third one, protective nutrients. It enhances the immune function, which means immunity. Immune function of our body. Protective nutrients enhance the immune function and prevent disease. So good immune system is important for the healthy life. Okay. Immunity. Protective nutrients enhance the immune function and prevent diseases. The last one, regulatory nutrients. Regulatory nutrients. So these four are on the base of the function, the classification of food based on function. The last one, regulatory nutrients, are the managing. They manage the body functions. They are the nutrients that manage the body functions. Okay. So we finished the definition of food, classification of food, what is nutrients, and classification of nutrients. Okay, on the basis of function and on the basis of nutrients. So next term, that is nutrition. Nutrients and nutrition, both are different. Okay, nutrition, it's a study or a branch of science. Just like as physics, chemistry and all, nutrition is a branch of science. So in this science, we learned about all the factors of the food. Yeah, how the digestion, absorption and assimilation of food. Okay, that is a definition of nutrition. So on the basis of this, we classify the nutrition into two. One is good nutrition, second one is malnutrition. So nutrition is classified into two. One is good nutrition, second one, that is malnutrition. Okay. So good nutrition. What is the difference between good nutrition and malnutrition? Good nutrition means the person get all the nutrients, right? The person get all the nutrients in right amount, in adequate amount to manage all the body functions. The person get all the nutrients for the proper growth, proper development and all. That is good nutrition. All the nutrients are there in their food. Okay, good nutrition. In malnutrition, it is not only the undernutrition but also the overnutrition. Okay, malnutrition is not only about the undernutrition. Malnutrition includes both under as well as overnutrition. Clear? Am I fast? No, right? Yeah. Malnutrition. So it refers to the deficiency of any vitamin, any nutrients, and excess or imbalances, any kind of imbalance in nutrients in a person's intake of energy or nutrients. Okay. So the deficiency of any nutrients or the excess of any nutrients or the imbalance in the nutrients, the composition of nutrients leads to the condition called as malnutrition. Clear? Okay. So please write the definition of nutrition. Nutrition is a branch of science. Nutrition is a branch of science which deals with the nutritional process in the body. So what are the nutritional process in the body? All these consumption, digestion, absorption, assimilation. Okay. All these are the process, nutritional process in our body. Okay. So simply it is a branch of science just like as physics, chemistry, economics, sociology and all. It's just a subject or a study of food. Okay. It deals with the nutritional process in body. That includes consumption, digestion, absorption and assimilation of food. So there are two types of nutrition. One is good nutrition, another one is malnutrition. Good nutrition and malnutrition. So the malnutrition is again classified into two, undernutrition and overnutrition. Undernutrition and overnutrition. Good nutrition and malnutrition are the two types of nutrition, and under this malnutrition we have two classification, under as well as overnutrition. Okay, clear? Yes, any doubts? Easy, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So right, good nutrition. Good nutrition. It is the state in which person get all the nutrients in correct amount. Okay. It is the state in which a person get all the nutrients in correct amount. In correct amount. So this good nutrition is the key to good physical as well as the mental health. Okay. Not only the physical health, we use the food for proper mental well-being also, right? So the food is connected with, you already learned the social functions and all, right? Yeah. Another one, malnutrition. Malnutrition. There are two classifications. One is over and under. It refers to the deficiency, which means insufficient. Okay, insufficient amount of energy that leads to malnutrition, or excess, more amount of energy or more amount of fat. Just imagine a more amount of fat in diet, yeah, leads to cholesterol, other kind of diseases, right? Yeah, so deficiency as well as excess or imbalance, any imbalances leads to the condition called as malnutrition. Okay, please write. Okay, Nestle,
Yes, ma'am.
finish?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So malnutrition are of two types, right? One is undernutrition, another one is overnutrition. So what is undernutrition? It's already in the name, right? It's already there. It is a state of nutrition in which the quality and quantity of food is not sufficient. And then that term is very important. Okay, not sufficient for the body. Yeah, and is deficient in one or more nutrients. It can be the deficiency of one nutrient or the deficiency of both, deficiency of energy and protein and all. Okay. Next one, overnutrition. Here, the intake of nutrient is in excess. Okay. More amount of nutrients in food, that is overnutrition. Right. Malnutrition is divided into two, or there are two classification. One is undernutrition, another one is overnutrition. Undernutrition means the quantity of food is, or the nutrients in the food is not sufficient for the body functions, for the proper maintenance, for the immune system. Yeah. Overnutrition. Look at this picture. Just compare these two pictures. Yeah. A big difference, right? We'll learn more about this. Okay. Undernutrition means not sufficient amount. Here, overnutrition means excess amount. This not sufficient and excess. Right? Okay. Not sufficient and excess. These two terms are very important. Then only you'll get marks. So please write that not sufficient and excess. Okay? Yeah, fine. Nestle, any doubts?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So, what are the vitamins? Hmm? Yeah. Can you list few vitamins, Nestle? Common vitamins in food? The vitamins in food? Sanjana?
Uh,
No, Nestle. Just wait, Sanjana. Okay. Nestle? Yeah.
vitamin foods like
Ah.
guas, fruits like something.
Vitamins. I'm just asking about vitamins, not foods. Vitamins. Nutrients are this carbohydrate, protein, fat, vitamins, minerals. All these are nutrients, right?
Oh, yes. Okay. I
Yeah.
understand.
So vitamins are, just give
Uh,
me few vitamins. No problem. Okay. No problem. There are two types of vitamins. Yeah. One is water soluble vitamins. Another one is fat soluble. Okay. These are the, again, the classification of vitamins. Okay. So we classify the food into two, then nutrients, yeah, the functions into four, then nutrition into three, malnutrition into two, and again vitamins into two, water soluble vitamins and fat soluble vitamins. Okay, so water soluble vitamins. What about fat? Water soluble vitamins, Sanjana. It's already there, right?
it will be. It can be soluble in water.
Yeah, that's it. So, what are the water soluble vitamins? Any idea?
Ma'am, vitamin C.
Very good. Vitamin C. Anything else? One more, right? No. B and C. Okay. Vitamin B and C comes under the water soluble vitamins, because if we cook more, or if we take more amount of time to cook vitamin C rich foods or B rich foods, all the nutrients will be lost. That is a reason. Okay. Water soluble vitamins, that is vitamin C and B. So next one, it's for you, Nestle. Fat soluble vitamins.
Fat soluble vitamins. Vitamin E
Ah,
A
huh,
and D.
D. So I'm
Yes.
going to add one, K. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
You can remember with this DECA. DEKA. Okay, this is a code. DECA. DECA for fat soluble vitamins. If you want, just write. Okay. Always write like this: D, E, K, and A. So you'll never forget. D, E, K, and A. Sorry. So the fat soluble vitamins are dissolves in fat. Water soluble vitamins are dissolves in water. So B and C, vitamin B and C comes under the water soluble vitamins, and vitamin A, D, E, and K comes under the fat soluble vitamins. Any doubts? No, right? Yeah. It's another term, that is B complex. Any idea? B complex. Nestle? Yeah? Think, think, think. B complex. B complex tablets. What is the meaning of that? Any idea, Nestle?
Ma'am, B complex. Yeah, to prevent that when vitamin is not sufficient,
Hmm.
we have that tablet like
Actually,
this.
I'm not asking about that. What is the meaning of B complex?
B
Yeah.
complex.
Any idea? Complex means more, right?
Yeah.
Actually, all this B1, B2, B3, B6, Yeah,
Yeah.
that is the meaning of B complex. Clear?
Okay.
Contains all the vitamins in the B group. That is B complex. Clear? Yeah, please write that. B complex contains all the vitamins in the B group. Contains all the vitamins in the B group. Okay. Actually, the simple definition for nutrition, that is food at work. Okay. You can write that. Food at work. That is nutrition.
Ma'am, for the B complex, it contains all vitamins in B group or
Yeah,
B?
only B group.
Ma'am, B group means?
B1, B2, B3. All these are the vitamins under the B group. Yeah. That's why we call as a B group vitamins. B1, please write B1, B2, B5, B3, B6. Common B complex or B complex vitamins. B1, B2, B3, B5, B6 contains all the vitamins in the B group. That is the meaning of B complex vitamins. Clear? Okay. Yeah. One more thing. Leslie, can you differentiate between overnutrition and undernutrition? Difference between under and overnutrition.
Undernutrition, it means state of nutrition
Hmm?
in which the quality and quantity of food is not sufficient.
Yeah, insufficient amount of nutrients in food that leads to the condition called as undernutrition. Okay,
Nutrition.
another one.
Overnutrition means which the intake of nutrition is in excess amount.
Very good. Overnutrition. So, any one example for overnutrition? Obesity, right? The condition. Obesity is right.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Obesity is an example for overnutrition. So, what about undernutrition? The example that is PEM. Any idea what is this PEM? Yeah. So obesity is example of overnutrition. PEM is an example of undernutrition, which means protein energy malfunction or malnutrition. Protein energy malnutrition. Okay, PEM. That is an example of undernutrition. Clear? Okay. Take a new page. Okay. Give heading food. Food. It's a diagrammatic representation. Okay. How we classify food. Volunteer yourself. Okay. Just unmute. Nestle and Sanjana, unmute. Food. I put two
Nutrients.
arrows here. Hmm?
Nutrients.
I can't hear you.
Ma'am, nutrients
Okay. One is on the base of nutrients. Another one.
and physiological function.
Very good. Functions. Okay. Then again. Sanjana,
Nu-
it's your turn.
Micro and
Take
macro.
turn. Okay.
Micro and macro.
Okay. Micro and macro. Then Nestle. Again.
then based on functions,
Yeah.
energy giving nutrients,
Hmm.
bodybuilding nutrients,
Hmm.
protective nutrients,
Hmm. And
regulatory
more.
nutrients.
Okay. Then Sanjana. Huh? Continue. Yeah, look here.
For micronutrients, vitamins and minerals.
Vitamins and minerals. Okay.
Then for
Macro.
macro, carbohydrates, fats, water, and protein.
Okay. For Nestle.
Yes, ma'am. On which uh,
No problem.
nutrition.
It's carbohydrate.
Oh yeah, there. Okay. Carbohydrate, protein, fat.
Carbohydrate, protein, fat. Yeah, right. Then
Then
bodybuilding.
proteins, minerals, water.
Very good. Then
Vitamins, minerals, and protein.
hmm,
Then vitamins, minerals, and water.
vitamins, minerals, and water.
Water.
Okay. Lot of alphabets here, right? Yeah. Then again, Sanjana.
Water soluble and fat soluble.
Yeah. Water soluble and fat soluble. Again, Nestle.
Uh,
Water soluble. Sorry. Yeah.
water soluble.
Vitamin B and C.
Very good. Then fat soluble.
Uh,
Nestle,
vitamin
it's your turn.
E,
Ah,
D.
we have a code, right?
Yeah, deca. Yeah, D,
That's it. Fine. Yeah, it's easy, right?
E, K, A. Yeah.
Vitamin A, E, K, and D. Fine. So please write all these things. Okay. I'll read. So food, we classify into two, one on the basis of nutrients and other on the basis of function. Food, give two arrow, nutrients and function. Nutrients and function. Okay. So under the nutrients, again two arrow. One is micronutrient, another is macronutrients. Actually, it's like coding, right? Lots of alphabets here. Yeah. Micronutrients and macronutrients. So again, micro. Put an arrow there. Micro. Vitamin and minerals. Vitamin and minerals. It will definitely help you for your exam. Okay. Otherwise, you'll get confused. Vitamins and minerals. Another one. Again, two arrow under the vitamin. Under the vitamin, again two arrows. Water soluble and fat soluble. Water soluble and fat soluble. Right, okay. Don't write these codes. Water soluble and fat soluble. Then again, water soluble, BC. Vitamin B and C. Just write BC. BC, okay. Then fat soluble, DECA. Give that code, DECA. Fat soluble, D, E, K, and A. Okay. Then macro. Under the macro, carbohydrate, fat, water, and protein. Carbohydrate, fat, water, and protein. So these nutrients are over, right? So next category, that is functions. And four arrows, energy giving, body building. Yes,
നാലരണ്ട്
Nestle, till 4:30, right? No problem.
Sorry.
Yeah. No problem. Functions. Put four arrows, energy giving, body building, protective nutrients, and regulatory nutrients. Four arrows. Energy giving, body building, protective nutrients, and regulatory nutrients. Okay. Under the energy giving, carbohydrate, protein, and fat. under energy giving, carbohydrate, protein, and fat. Then bodybuilding, narrow there. Proteins, mineral, and water. Protein, minerals, and water. Protein, minerals, and water. Okay. Then protective nutrients, vitamins, mineral, and protein. After the class, please send your notes, okay? Protective nutrients,
Full notes.
Nestle?
Ma'am, this chapter's full
Yeah,
note.
yes. Lecture notes.
Okay.
So protein, vitamin, and minerals under the protective nutrients. Okay, so the last one, regulatory nutrients, right? Vitamin, mineral, and water. Finish, right? Leslie?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Leslie, what about your textbook?
Ma'am, I should collect it from the school.
Okay. So we finished the classification of food, nutrients, and nutrition. Okay. So another two terms in this chapter, that is health and fitness. Health and fitness. Okay. Nestle, are you a healthy person?
Yes, a kind of.
Yeah. Why do you say that?
Because I have allergies.
Hmm.
Some
Okay. Sanjana,
and
are you? Yes, Nestle.
I can get fever very fast.
Hmm. So immune system. Hmm. Try to consume which nutrients? Yeah. Try to consume this proteins, vitamins, and minerals. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Sanjana, what about you? Are you a
Ma'am,
healthy
I'm
person?
underweight. Underweight.
Me also, no problem. Okay. We'll
Other
check the
than that, no
BMI.
problem.
Okay. Actually, in this chapter, we have to check our BMI, body mass index, by this weight and height. Okay, so please note your weight as well as height for the next class. Okay, I need your height and weight. Height in centimeter. Okay, can use that measuring tape and then just take measurements for height. Okay, yeah. So only underweight. That's a problem. Actually, that's not a problem.
I don't have any allergies.
Um,
Till now, nothing like that. Then
Thank God, right?
I have good immune system. Like my brother has many allergies for dust and all, but nothing like that for me.
Comparing, yeah. Okay. So usually health is not only connected with the physical part. Okay. Yeah. All of you connected with your body, right? What about your mental health? It's more important than the physical health, right? Yeah. So physical health, social health, mental health, spiritual health, all these are connected. Okay. Health. So please write. Health is the state of complete health is the state of complete well-being. Health is a state of complete well-being. So this complete well-being means the well-being, physical well-being, social well-being, emotional, mental, spiritual. Okay, that is a complete well-being or the holistic development and all. Okay. So next time when I ask this question, try to include I'm a Yeah. Other than this physical health, try to include I'm good in interacting. That is my health, right? Another thing, good mental health, good self-esteem. Yeah, let me ask that question. Yeah. Nesri, what about self-concept and self-esteem?
Self.
Yeah. Yeah, just try. Self-concept and self-esteem. Do you remember the example? Where is she? Yeah, okay, so please write health is a state of complete well-being. So according to this definition, a person may not have any diseases but still feel unhealthy, lazy, or tired, lack to concentrate. Yeah, which means look-wise he or she is okay. But it's not only about the diseases but also the complete well-being, right? And not just the absence of disease. Complete the definition. And not just the absence of disease. Yeah.
Ma'am, can you just repeat the definition?
Yeah. Health is the health is a state of complete well-being. It's a state of complete well-being and not just the absence of diseases. Not just the absence of diseases. Yeah. So health does not mean that it's the absence of disease and all. Okay. All the physical health or mental health, spiritual, emotional health, all these are important. Okay. Okay. Any doubts? No? Yeah. Try to learn, okay? Try to learn the portions. I'll send the notes. Thank you.